Sansa. Sansa. Hi everybody. If I look away at all or a lot during this video, let me just like forewarn you, my friends. Oh my god, it's so bright. It's so bright. My friends bought me this ring light and like the shit is no joke. It is fucking bright. So I know it's gonna take me a second to like adjust to a really bright fucking light staring me in the eyes. I have both the dogs in the room right now, so we'll see how these bitches behave. We all know that Isabel, my beautiful, sweet, lovely angel, will behave. Sansa's still like sniffing around, seeing what she thinks of this room, you know, because she's only been in it 3,000 times, so let her get comfortable. It is 1:23 in the morning. Come here, Mom. Oh my gosh. Well, you're gonna stare at the back of her head, but look at my sweet angel. She's the cuddliest dog I've ever fucking owned, ever. I'll tell Sansa and Isabel, I'm like, okay guys, it's time to cuddle. And they will, bless their hearts, sleep and lay with me in my bed until I get up. Whether it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they don't judge me, do you? I've been drinking, which is good for you because you know that everything you hear today will be from the heart. I went out tonight to support my friends, Tim and Patrick. I've mentioned them before. They're in the gay men's chorus around town, Prism. We're doing like this fundraiser thing around here tonight. And I went and supported that. And so I've been drinking, which means you are going to get just the most honest of opinions and thoughts ever. Congratulations. Well done. Before I... Look at this fucking bitch. All day today, because today is Wednesday, they're my therapy days, and I think about, you know, what am I going to talk about and things like that. I always have the intention of filming sooner, but for whatever reason, life happens, and I like to film on Wednesdays because of therapy. It just kind of like puts me in touch with what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and things like that. Today, I kind of mulled over what I wanted to talk about, and I always think about it when I'm on my drive home from therapy, or even tonight when I was driving to and from the fundraiser thing, and just what am I going to talk about? And I kept trying to like figure out how I wanted to talk about what I want to talk about tonight. On my drive home, it kind of just like hit me out of nowhere. I'm like, hello. Now don't misinterpret what I'm about to say. Don't make it dirty. But what I want to talk about is self-love. I just want to talk to you. I just want to connect with you. I just want to relate. And something just weighs so heavy on my mind and my heart tonight. And it's that, and it's so silly because it seems so redundant because I say it in every video. You are not alone. You're not alone. I promise you. You might think, well, my boyfriend doesn't understand. My girlfriend doesn't understand. My mom, my dad, my sister, my brother. Maybe they don't. But I'll tell you who does. Me. There is nothing you could ever tell me that I would not understand or relate to or empathize with. And I'm not saying that I've been through it all or I've seen it all, but I'm just saying that I care about you and I want you to be well, and I don't want you to feel hurt or alone or sad. I want you to know that someone out there cares about you. I might not know you, but I promise you, I care about you. You deserve to be happy. And if you're here and you're watching this, it's because you care about you. You might not realize it, you might not feel it, but you care because you're looking for help. You're trying to find help. Don't discount that. I want to talk tonight about loving yourself and taking care of yourself. Would you let someone talk to your brother or your sister or your mom the way that you talk to yourself? No, you wouldn't. I'm saying that because I wouldn't. The shit I have said to myself, I would never in a million years let someone say that to someone I didn't like. So stand up for yourself and give a damn and fight back. Don't give up. It is never, ever too late. Ever. If you want to hear some more drunken ramblings, keep watching. You might feel something, and it won't just be the alcohol. I give a damn. I care. I fucking care. I don't know that I've ever filmed a video in all the videos I've filmed so far, which might only be like 14 or 15, I don't fucking know. But I don't know that I've filmed a video thus far that I've cared more about than this one. You're not alone. You're not alone. Somebody loves you. And you might think, well, who? How about you? And why the fuck is that not enough? I feel like we as people, we give ourselves such a hard time. And that's whether you struggle with anxiety or depression, it doesn't matter. We beat ourselves up over anything and everything. We treat ourselves the way that we wouldn't treat our worst enemies. And so what I want to talk about here is just that. How to treat yourself better. So let me start by saying this. Before I go into this, I want to say one thing. What I plan on sharing with you are the meanest, cruelest, most vicious thoughts I've ever had. And those thoughts have been about myself. I have thought and said the meanest things to me. And so I just want to warn you, if that kind of thing triggers you or affects you or bothers you, I just want to let you know. The thing about trigger warnings for me is that kind of what sticks out in my mind is the show 13 Reasons Why. And that's because I watched it about this time last year, and I know the second season's coming out, and I know everyone has all sorts of opinions about it, but I feel like with certain things, if you go into them knowing what to expect, you can tolerate so much more than the world gives you credit for. I do want to at least though forewarn you that the shit I'm about to say is kind of fucked up. So just so you know, I want you to think about someone that you love so much with your whole heart. Whether it's your mom, your dad, sweetheart, stop licking me, brother, sister. When you think about someone, whether it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. I apologize if you can see all this dog hair. Boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, whoever it is, I want you to think about that person. I'm going to be quiet because I want you to think of who that is. And I don't know if you're watching this or listening to this while you're driving to work, you're at work and you're just having it playing in the background, you're sitting at home, you're lying in bed. I want you to stop what you're doing and think of someone you love and care so much about. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, I want you to think about that person. You got it? Now I want you to go along with me, and I'm going to say to you the things that I have thought about myself and I have said to myself. And I want you to imagine that that person that you love so much is saying them to you. Because that's the thing, is the things I have thought about myself and I've said to myself, I let slide. Because you beat yourself up, you tear yourself up, you make yourself just feel like shit when you wouldn't tolerate it if it was your brother or your sister or your friend. You wouldn't put up with it. Frankly, the shit I've said to myself, I wouldn't say to my worst fucking enemy. So let's go. You're a piece of shit. You don't deserve to be loved. You're not worthy of love. You go to therapy for what? You don't deserve help. You've hurt people who care about you and who have done nothing but to try to protect you and take care of you. You're nothing. You're unlovable. You're unworthy. You don't deserve to be here. Those are things I've said to myself. I, at the time, 100% believed them to be true. The thing is, and this is something I do for myself, and the reason why this topic, this idea came to me to film about today is because I wanted to figure out how to talk about wanting help when you don't think you're worthy of help. You might be suicidal. You might want to hurt yourself. You might want to do things to damage yourself. But sometimes we still don't think we're worthy of help. I've had times where I've gone to therapy, either before therapy or after therapy. I've reflected on it and I've thought, I literally just sat and talked about a party. Or I literally just sat and talked about my shitty job. Everyone has a shitty job. I just sat and talked about my shitty job for an hour? Really? God, what a waste of money. If it's important to you, then it matters. And that is something that I remember a friend of mine saying when I was in like 11th grade. I was 17 years old. I remember, actually it must have been sophomore year. It was the year a girl in my grade passed away. She was in a car accident and she died. I remember thinking, all I'm going through is heartbreak. All I'm going through is this boy who I thought I loved breaking up with me. Sorry for the camera adjustment. Isabel's laying on my tripod. But I remember thinking, like, all I'm doing is going through a breakup where this family, this sister, this mother, this father have lost their child. I'm not worthy. And I remember my best friend at the time saying to me, Libby, just because what you're going through is smaller than what someone else is going through, it doesn't mean it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that it isn't hard. And I've always carried that with me. Just because what you're going through might be smaller than what someone else is going through, it doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that it doesn't weigh on you. Shit piles up. I mean, we've all heard the phrase, the straw that broke the camel's back. To the outside, it might seem like a straw, but to you, it might be the one that broke the camel's back. Don't underestimate what you're going through, and don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't think that you're not worthy of help because what you're going through isn't significant enough. The only person who can define that is you. It breaks my heart that people are going through things, and then on top of the shit that they're going through, they don't think that they're able to ask for help. If you are getting help, because that's another fear I have, is maybe you're getting help, maybe you are seeing a therapist, but you feel nothing, it's not getting anywhere, then find someone else. And that might be such a big obstacle to tackle because you've already told your therapist everything and you've already put so much into that relationship. But if you don't feel like you're getting anything out of it, stop. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your money. Find someone who you feel that bond and that connection with. Because I can tell you that my therapist, is she my friend? No, because that's not the relationship we have. But she's someone who I can tell you cares about me and wants what's good for me. I feel good when I see her. I feel good when I leave. And if you don't have that in your therapist, then find another one. But don't be afraid to ask for help. There are so many people out there who want to help you. I want to help you. And you might be watching this thinking, Libby, you don't know me. You don't know what I'm going through. But I promise you, I want to help you. Tell me how, and I will do everything that I can. Because it breaks my heart into a million pieces to think and to know that there are people out there going through what I go through by themselves. I will never discount how fortunate I am that I have the support system that I do, and that on top of it, I have the confidence that I do. Because that's the thing. Having anxiety and depression takes balls to be able to live with what we live with and deal with it and be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm in pain, I'm hurting, and I need help. Whenever I hear someone talk about needing help or having courage or reaching out to someone, it blows my mind in the best way. Because the best thing you can do for yourself is ask for help. The best thing that you can do. I've been wanting to film on a topic for a few weeks now, and I've been very scared too. Because it's a very, very personal topic. But it's coming. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it, but it's gonna take some courage and just, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I want to tell you guys about the darker thoughts that I've had and the things that I've done. Partially because I want you to understand that I do understand what you're going through, and I've had people say to me that they're surprised to hear or learn that I have depression or anxiety because I seem normal. And so I want to, I guess, show that you can look normal too. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I feel like sometimes that's what we yearn for. I'm sure I'm certain that I've said it before. I just want to be normal. And you can seem normal, you can look normal. And you can still be battling your own things. And that can be lonely. But at the same time, I look at it as I'm fooling people. I can fake it. But I want to talk about what I've gone through because I want people to know that they're not alone. Being lonely, feeling isolated, can be the worst feeling ever. And so coming up here at some point in the near future, I do plan on talking about the dark thoughts that I've had because I want you to feel like you're not alone. I want you to know that I can understand and I can relate. And I want to talk about how I've gotten through those things. But I do need you to be a little bit patient because it is, like I said, very scary to talk about because it has nothing to do with shame. It has nothing to do with not wanting to share. It's just I don't want it to come across the wrong way. You know, I love talking to you guys. Even if it's not a dialogue, it's more of a monologue. But I love it. I was thinking about it today and I thought I haven't filmed in such a long time, and it's because I skipped a week, and then the week last week that I posted was kind of an impromptu video I shot in my car, so I'm so happy to be back. Oh, and I hope my drunken ramblings made sense. As you can see, my whole not drinking thing is working out really good. It's kind of, I want to be healthy. I want to put good things into my body. I'm still doing the whole organic shit, but I've decided to love myself. Why do I have to lose weight? Why do I have to look a certain way? I like the way I look. My boobs got bigger, so that's exciting. My butt got bigger, that's cool. So did my belly, whatever. But yeah, I decided to let all that shit go. Life is way too heavy and tough to have to pile on, you know? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found what you were looking for here. I want to help you. I want to try to relate. And most importantly, I don't want you to feel like you're alone. You have to find a way to love yourself. Don't let you put you down. It's not fair. And you wouldn't tolerate anyone talking like that to someone you love. So why the fuck would you let yourself do that? I hope you are having a great day. I hope you're having a great night, a great week, a great month. And until next time, have a great day.